skills who want it all, getting stuffed in the tube and shot like cannonballs. DMT is a lyrical terrorist. DMT is a lyrical terrorist. Stage fright. Mumble rap attack, no skill DJ whack. Where that real hip hop at? Bring it back. Sacrificing the genre to make a couple dollars. Label holding leash to chain, it's just a patent collar. The hard couple, best by far. Represent. Cutting things you never heard of. Supreme force, the ultimate force. The hard couple, the best. Cutting things, cutting things. Supreme force. The ultimate force. That quick, slip to the left with a hook to the right, and the bells are ringing. Into the competition, listen to the Obies women singing. Goliath and breathing fire and eating rocks.
It is a women's bantamweight showdown between Amanda Nunes and Ketlin Vieira. All right, so here she is, one of the best wrestlers in this or any division. You hear a lot of parents say, I got to get my daughter in jiu-jitsu. How about getting them in wrestling? You turn out a product like this.
By having that wrestling approach, she possesses something different. She's constantly on the forward. She understands the ability to train. The way that your body starts to respond to being fatigued, she has done that since she was a very little girl.
Yeah.
And the beauty in the wrestling is that as a kid, she didn't just wrestle girls. She wrestled little boys.
Right.
So now as she's competing in the female divisions, she understands competition across all genders. The ability to compete is what carries this young lady to being so dominant in her performances.
She is so gifted in transition. It'll be a pleasure to watch her work here tonight. She has a difficult matchup in front of her. Well, she may go down as the greatest women's mixed martial artist in UFC history. Still a lot of work to be done on that front, but so far, so good for the Lioness two-division champion, Amanda Nunes.
Amanda Nunes wasn't the lady that popped off the page when the UFC introduced those divisions, but through hard work and commitment, she has put herself amongst the brightest of stars in the sport regardless of gender. Two-division champion and has beaten some of the biggest names female mixed martial arts ever seen. Wins over Rousey, wins over Tate, wins over Cyborg, also beating Kat Zingano. What a resume of Amanda Nunes.
2 wins over Valentina Shevchenko. On it goes, and on goes the winning streak for Amanda Nunes. She will try to leave here tonight the way she enters as the UFC champion. All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. 4 years, the difference in age between these two fighters, and they both possess the same height and a similar reach. We go inside the octagon. Here
Ladies
is
and
Bruce
gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 11 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Manaus, Arizona, Brazil, Ketlin Vieira. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata.
You ready? You ready? Fight.
Well, always great to be back in the MMA hotbed that is Rio de Janeiro as we get underway here at the Jeunesse Arena in Brazil.
Look at the turnover in that kick. Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
All right, so Amanda Nunes getting off here again as usual. Really as well-rounded a fighter as we have in the men's or the women's game here in 2020.
Yeah, regardless of gender, right? Regardless of gender, Amanda Nunes stands amongst the best in pound for pound in the entire UFC. Big punch from the clinch.
Vieira gets tagged by the head kick there. Not sure how many more of those she can absorb if she wants to stay in this fight. And she's back in the clinch.
Big body kick land.
Ooh, beautiful hook there. goes, landing that jab again. She might have a better jab than you, DC.
Oh, she's got a fantastic jab. I'm telling you, putting me to shame. I like to try to fight behind my jab, but I'm not sure I've ever landed him so consistently as we've seen her do tonight.
Oh, that's a beautiful escape and reversal by her there.
Unbelievable sweep. She did a fantastic job of manipulating the weight to change the position.
38 total strikes have already landed for Amanda Nunes.
Ooh, what a punch. Look at the angle of that nice body punch.
Vieira's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Timing her shots nicely here tonight, DC.
She's doing a great job, but not only being active, she is so accurate. She's on point tonight.
Nice job landing the double jab there, DC.
I mean, you are definitely pressing that button. You love that button, don't you? You love that jab.
She did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she stands.
Oh, and with urgency, she is back up again. Again, they will clinch. We'll see how it goes.
Good punch.
Nunes going for the body, targeting that area with the kick, but unable to land. Vieira gets in the clinch yet again.
Big kick lands.
Nunes' kick is blocked. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays. You knew she came in with the book on her as a kicker, and her opponent did nothing to adjust.
Her opponent didn't check one kick. So why would she not continue down that path? Why would she not continue to throw her hands just to set up those beautiful, nasty kicks? And she is landing them with full force every time she throws them.
All right, here we go with our next round. I know you said off the top she might have the best kicking game in this division, and if the previous round is any indication, those words, I think, are pretty true.
John, honestly, watching after that round, it feels like she may have the best kicking game in the whole UFC.
Wow.
Because her opponent has not been able to see or stop any of them. Why would she not continue down the
That
path?
is how you scramble, folks. And just misses with that big right hand.
Beautiful head kick.
Oh! Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. So unofficially, 69 total strikes have landed for the Lioness Amanda Nunes. And landing at a pretty good clip, 55% thus far tonight against Ketlin Vieira.
Beautiful.
She's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding a massive shot. Good jab.
Well, there's no denying her power. She has... All right, stacked guard for her now. What would you tell the top fighter here in terms of... That is it! And that's going to do it! It's a middleweight matchup between Michael Bisping and Luke Rockhold. Round one is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Bisping's kick to the body is blocked.
Oh, big punch land.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Let's go. Let's get that takedown now.
Tags him with a flush left. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Nice. Real nice body kick land.
And he landed the right hand there. Oh, combination lands. You want to talk about putting strikes together. Beautiful execution.
And every one of them are landed. He's overwhelming him with different attacks.
Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
And they both stand up. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Michael Bisping retreating here. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt there, DC. I'm no analyst, but that one was pretty telegraphed, not his best effort.
Yes, he may as well have sent a text message to his opponent saying, I'm going to shoot the moment the fight starts. Of course, he got defended. Set up your attack, young man.
And now he's got that tie clinch.
Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow.
Oh, brutal knee to the body. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got it hurt bad.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? 30 seconds now to go in round one. Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see his opponent starting to slow down.
Oh, and potentially a critical takedown here. Rockhold's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Keep mixing things up. Use your punches, use your knees, use your kicks.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round. And how about the ground and pound skills in the previous round? His opponent better make some adjustments or Mom's not going to recognize him.
You're funny. He's got no actions to change.
Right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beat Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole blow. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Lands with the left. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys can start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Back to the feet now. Checks that leg kick. Just misses with the right. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Finds a home for the left hand there. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. And attacking armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Third round underway. Bisping gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Rockhold gets up. He is back on the feet here.
There's no give on that leg kick.
Rockhold's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. He touches Rockhold with a right hand there.
And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Back to the feet now. And they separate. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection. And these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Oh, wow. Oh!
submission defense there.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe, oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's gonna attack armbar here. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle.
Not tapping out tonight. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you gotta be very...
Bisping's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now.
Oh, stuck in the guillotine. He should be defending right now.
And he's out again. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Bisping. Seconds left.
Oh! Gotta be careful, armbar.
All right, it looks like the official decision is in. Yes, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Michael the Clown Bisping.
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of just dictating and controlling all the engagements of this fight. His opponent never really had an opportunity to lead the dance. He did that from start to finish, and he wins a unanimous decision.
up next, it's a UFC middleweight division fight.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we could put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. Trying to establish that jab once again. Nice punch there by Adesanya. Oh, he lands a huge kick here. That's a big hook.
Jab hurt him a little bit. Oh, man, head kick lands.
Oh, beautiful strike there by Israel Adesanya. He's got a lifetime in the game, not a lifetime in the UFC, but you see, this is a lifelong striker who is very dangerous with all those.
Yeah, and when you're standing with Izzy, you're in trouble, man. You're under constant attack the whole time.
The fight thus far, how's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon.
The strikes continuing to pile up. 27 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. Looks like his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit.
Great punch.
Adesanya's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there. Back to the overhand right, not there.
Nice kick. Over and over, he's landed these big body kicks.
Oh, he's feeling it now. Nice combination there by Adesanya. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block a shot that's incoming.
All right, 45 seconds now to go on the round. Adesanya gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Beautiful.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Unable to land with that punch. Oh! So a strong 5 minutes down. All right, well, his kicking game was outstanding in that round. We'll see if his opponent can make the adjustments, but take us through the replays before we get there.
It's always weird to watch a young fighter start to come into his own. Early in his career, he did not have this ability. He did not have the ability to dictate and control fights with his legs. Now he does, and he looks like a future champion in the making.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and at some point, these are going to really start to take their toll.
They do start to take an effect whenever you're taking kick after.
Over the top, this fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay in court. He mixed it up. He went high, he started going low, and now he's got to work very bad. He got it. Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation. Mission accomplished on that front as he gets the TKO victory here tonight. We'll take a look back at the highlights. highlights, you know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands, and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
He sent it inside the octagon once more. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 31 seconds of round number 2. Playing the winner by knockout, Israel, the last Stylebender Adesanya.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown.
Ready.
All right, so here we go, round 1. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Takedown defense holds up.
Hands up! Hands up!
Some fighters don't check a lot of leg kicks. That one was checked.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now we get back to range.
Really making good use of his reach advantage there with that punch.
He's gonna try to take him down. There you go.
Oh, slams his opponent to the ground. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on him. Take him down, cut him. Take him down, cut him. Over and over, he's securing these takedowns.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up.
Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
Just out of range with that right hand. Oh, wicked nice leg kick there, DC.
Can't take too many of those. Big punch land. Ooh.
I hear a lot of you fighters talk about a naked takedown attempt, right? No setup. Certainly not the case there as he set up the takedown with a beautiful combination of strikes.
Oh, you gotta watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finisher position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his... Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
Right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your... Got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks. You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round, saved by the bell. So back to the stool, mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
Now he's masterful from here.
Oh, he went to a single, switched to a high crotch, takes him for a ride, slams him on his back. What a takedown.
How's that feel to be on the right end of that?
I
knew that was coming.
never...
Working on a guillotine.
He's attacking guillotine. Why is he not recognizing this right now? He's got to recognize this is dangerous. This is a dangerous position.
Getting tighter. Oh, he postured up there. Wow.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. He's attacking armbar now.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
Oh, now he's in trouble.
The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his. That is tight.
And there it is.
He's done. He's done. What a performance.
Yeah, great job executing the submission in that fight. Really strong work. You can see the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 31 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to arm triangle choke, Brock Lesnar!
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.
next, a matchup to determine the baddest man on the planet. The UFC heavyweight title is on the line.
You ready?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on. These guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done.
Ooh, big shot land.
Oh, huge block. Oh, he lands a straight punch there, DC. We'll see if he can follow it up now.
He has been throwing this strike over and over again. Look how crisp and straight he is.
Oh, misses with the jab. Oh, nice jab there. He told us on Thursday he wanted to break this dude's nose. That is certainly a step in the right direction.
Mission accomplished. You are battering that nose.
Well, no surprise the striker has come out at his aggressive best here early, really throwing everything with fight-ending intentions.
He's throwing everything in the fight, and he has to, because the longer this fight goes, his opponent has the advantage.
And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now.
Huge block there. Nice 1-2 there. Ooh. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again. Beautiful strike.
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. This guy has his opponent hurt very badly this year. Oh, both landed.
Oh, big left. Oh, straight right. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Is that a huge strike right there? I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh!
He's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Oh, nice jab.
Oh! How about those 5 minutes? All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well. But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal. And if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
All right, round 2. Oh, and he connects there. His hands look good tonight.
So fast. I mean, this guy has tremendous hand speed. Oh, he hurt him bad with a jab. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, straight right. Wow. He's out.
Wow. That was nasty.
You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. So the celebration is on for the UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the baddest man on the planet, and your winner, yes, by knockout here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 33 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, 50
So the celebration is on, and it figures to continue deep into the night for the UFC heavyweight champion, and still after the knockout victory here tonight. And given all this man has accomplished, I think you can still argue that tonight is the crowning achievement of his mixed martial arts career. Knocks out the #1 contender with style points to retain his heavyweight title. Congratulations to champion, coach, team, family on the big result here tonight. All right, coming up next, it's a welterweight matchup between the prodigy BJ Penn and Conor McGregor.
Ready. You ready to fight?
Round 1 is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing. When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. He loaded up with that right hand, too.
Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Back to his feet.
That was a jab.
Oh, straight right. Oh, that's a big connection there from McGregor, DC.
I mean, big strike landed for Ireland's favorite son, Conor McGregor.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. So just over 20 total strikes have found the mark for Conor McGregor. Bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Just missed with that right hand.
Straight punch lands.
Well, if you're going to leave your body that wide open, you're going to pay the price, and he certainly did there. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
And now he lands a combination.
He got him. Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Oh!
Now he's on top of him.
That is it.
Holy smokes! What a fight!
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught that ultimately appeared as though the outcome was an eventuality. So if you're the referee, you got to protect the fighter, and I thought he did a good job of doing just that. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's going to stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 5 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the notorious Conor McGregor.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need to take it to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.
Times they gon' still down. Hey, now I got a 3-peat. Gotta flood the streets till they knee deep. Gotta stay woke, can't be sleep. All this fly shit don't be cheap. All these bad bitches that we keep round. Pockets gotta be deep now. Never lose again, living me deep down. Gotta keep winning, it's a clean sweep now. Tell her back it up, you hit 3 beeps now. Big truck, little bitch. Call me Greek freak, big bucks, little bitch. Paid in full, little ace, little Mitch. You a Rico, little case, you a snitch.
Coming up next, it is a heavyweight collision between AJ, Anthony Joshua, and Dan Severn. All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick-em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
All right, so he postures up here, and
now the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch him go parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go flat, chest to the mat. Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, stack guard here. The feet are on the hips. What are you trying to do if you're in top position?
Oh, man, you're attacking those feet right away because you understand that the guy with the feet on the hips, all he has to do is just extend his legs.
Right.
He's a grown man that's pushing you off as you're trying to build into him. Attack the feet with your hands, head, chest, back. Lead with your hips, pass the feet, drive your knee forward, try to get the side control.
Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length. Of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab.
Nice straight punch.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Connects with a right hand. Pretty good punch, that one.
Nice right punch by this young man.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Quick entry to get it on a single.
That was a great single. Rotates the lock and throws him way through the air. What a massive takedown. There you go.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Nicely done. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often. Leg kick.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Joshua gets caught by the inside leg kick. A few more, and that'll leave a mark. Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great timing to land that punch. There's no tell on that leg kick.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so a crowd-pleasing 5 minutes in the books. DC, take us through some of the highlights.
Punch after punch landed right on his opponent's face. Did a great job of finding his target, locking in, and then getting his fist to the target in that round.
All right, round two.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping him every time.
Oh, big left hand there. Takedown there by Sever. Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab, but you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing.
Nice double leg takedown attempt there, and gotta think that's something that's gonna give him confidence moving forward in this fight.
A lot of confidence when it happens that easily. He took a shot, he got a takedown. What now? Now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Watch triangle, watch triangle. So he needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes.
And he's out. All right, he's got the feet on the hips now, DC, in a pretty good position to get out, I would think, if he so chooses.
Absolutely. This is the ideal position for escaping. Now, you're not going to get a submission off or anything like that, but you having your feet on your opponent's hips, it just allows you to build a push. You just push.
Right.
With your feet, you elevate your opponent's hips away from you, and then you just get a jiu-jitsu escape. Push your hand back, hip heights up, back to your feet. Now we're back to fight.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
That one snuck in. Nice strike. It's messed up really bad.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting, huh?
Yeah, he's your best friend. Tell him that you want to take him to his back and watch him defend and then beat you up when the fight stands.
And a nice jab there, champ.
The jab was a lost art in mixed martial arts. The guys that found it, and they're fighting behind it real well.
Round three next.
There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go flat, chest to the mat. There it is. Chest to the mat. Pressure goes down. he'll start to take the air from his opponent.
All right, so next round is underway after he came very close to submitting his opponent in that previous round.
He came very, very close to getting that finish, but he wasn't able to get that little extra squeeze to get the finish. But it's okay. Continue to try and put yourself back in those positions to get the job done.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Oh, nice connection by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws it.
Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with a punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
No problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Nice kicks there by Sever. Ooh, diving punch lands. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Joshua gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Not find a way to move those feet.
Wow.
Goes down again. All right, stacked guard here now. The feet are on the hips, DC. So for the top fighter, this is not at all. Severn's trying for the Kimura submission here.
It's not the arm, it's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
He might get a finish here. And he's out. Back to his feet. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Recovery, man, right back to his feet. His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit.
Nice punch, man.
Oh, and that one snapped the head back. The referee has seen enough. Winner by TKO.
He mercifully stopped the fight. A great stoppage and a great performance by this young man.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the win by TKO. That is one they'll be talking about for quite some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Rugliano's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 32 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Dan the Beast Silva.
Well, the celebration is on over there in the corner, and nothing subdued about it. They put a lot of time into this training camp and into this performance, and certainly their athlete delivered.
It was a result that they desired. They said, I don't care how this match ends, as long as I'm not standing there waiting on the judges. He got his opponent hurt, and he found the follow-up shots that allowed him to get the TKO.
Oh, and that is it. Referee has seen enough, and right, coming up next is a middleweight matchup between Chael Sonnen and Wanderlei Silva. Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting kickboxing matches tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. It's a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, he's trying to land effective strikes.
And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that one.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he gets it. Whoa!
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. 2 minutes have expired in our opening round.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh!
He flipped him over the top. What a fantastic takedown.
Welcome to the Cormier Express. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Nice punch there.
Well, one got through. That kick was blocked. All right,
An elbow! Fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Oh, he might be out. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to the mat. He goes,
and this might just be a matter of time. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there, just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
and you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat.
Oh, massive knee to the head.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
A little single collar tie there. And with authority, goes to the judo throw right into side control.
He's inside control. He's got a ton of options. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes there. It's in there deep. There you go.
Oh, and he chokes him to sleep with the arm triangle. Again, pick your poison on the ground with this guy.
All that pressure on the side of your neck. I don't know the artery, John. I'm pretty sure you might. You get all that pressure on that artery, and it puts you to sleep. What is it?
I think it's the carotid artery, and a lot of fighters say they've got a pretty good feel for it. He certainly did there.
That's why you got to have friends that are like encyclopedias. John Ennick's my encyclopedia.
My God. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 10 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke,
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.
Coming up next, it is a light heavyweight championship fight between Jan Blachowicz and Ovince St. Preux. Well, there is nothing quite like calling fights here in Rio de Janeiro. I'd imagine for the athletes, nothing quite like making that walk. Here we are back in Brazil once again, DC.
For the Brazilian athletes to see their colors being flown, to see the crowd going crazy every time. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the counter. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Oh! Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good.
Back in the clinch, look for a takedown. Very good at changing levels when he can get to this clinch position and get in close.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Man, these guys are throwing back and forth. Blachowicz's kick is blocked. Oh, the kickboxing chops on full display with that offering. Nicely done.
Beautiful kick landed by this man.
Connects with a right. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He lands a massive hit to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
25 total strikes have already landed for Jan Blachowicz.
Boom! Big jab.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
Nice strike.
All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty good. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Oh, straight right. Straight right, he misses. Oh, big left hook there. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Good punch land.
St. Preux's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Oh!
He's in trouble.
Oh!
He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Second round here.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chops the wood with his leg kick.
Wachowicz gets caught with that punch. Oh, a huge inside leg kick for him. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now. And just like that, the fight is over. Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming. So a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 43 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world,
And new UFC light heavyweight champion of the world. You just heard it there from Bruce Buffer. DC, you have heard those words before yourself. This was the glamour division for a long time, and the champion remains as such.
Because of the great champions of the past in the UFC at 205, the Tito Ortizes, Randy Couture's, John Jones, myself, so many great fighters have held this belt that it has been long the glamour division of the company, and tonight he puts his name among some of the best fighters, the UFC has ever seen. Congratulations.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight matchup between Nate Diaz and Mark Jacasey.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we are back in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Truly an MMA hotbed. This UMSI arena has been a host to any number of different historical moments in the UFC, and perhaps some more UFC history here tonight, Jim.
In one of the biggest moments for women Brazilian fighters, Amanda Nunes fought there and retained her title. Jessica Andrade knocked out Rose Namajunas to become the UFC strawweight champion. This is a great arena for great fights, and some of the best Brazilian performances were had in this arena.
All right, for the early takedown, he gets it. So no surprise he wanted to get this fight to the ground, and that is certainly a good sign for him moving forward in this fight.
He felt as if he had a massive advantage in the grappling and the wrestling. He was able to secure that takedown very early in the first round.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Nice punch there by Jacasey. Got clipped with the right hand. Diaz gets touched by that leg kick attempt.
He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. So just over 20 total strikes have already landed for Nate Diaz.
Look at him whip his hips into that kick.
That kick blocked by Jacasey. Man, his counters are on point tonight. The jab is good. All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off.
I believe that the jab was lost in mixed martial arts initially, but now it has been found, and it's been found by this young man in this octagon tonight.
Oh, punches in bunches as usual from the Stockton, California native Nate Diaz. Looks pretty sharp here, DC.
Big kick land.
Unbelievable.
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Oh, he is up, but man, is he hurt. A finish could come here at any time. Jacasey's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work. Real sneaky body kick. What a punch.
.45 seconds to go here in round one. All right, so he continues to land that jab. His opponent said he was ready for it, but doesn't appear to be.
You're not ready until you're in there. You can watch all the film you want. You can spar as much as you want, but until you feel a guy with a fast jab like this, you don't understand the precision of that punch.
Diaz gets hit with a kick. All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC, punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch, and every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Oh, big knee!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Back to the feet. There, DC, he is officially run.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Nice combination there from Nate Diaz. We'll see if he can follow it up here, DC.
Nate Diaz in the volume, the precision. He's in your face.
Whoa! Well, he's up, but he is certain for certain the finish could come at any time. Oh, straight right. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Back and he's got hurt here.
He's in trouble. He's getting lit up.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary prop. Whoa! He came home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Oh, and he lands another punch there, and you can tell at this point.
Yeah, he's hurt real bad.
He's got him hurt here. Oh, he might be out. Oh!
It's over. It's over. Oh, my goodness.
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moment, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
All right, we now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 10 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by
shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times you hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.
All right, coming up next, a middleweight title fight between George St. Pierre and Anderson Silva. While DC's a charismatic guy, I have never seen you more giddy before a fight in my life, because before the super fight was in vogue, the super fight everybody talked about, Anderson Silva versus George St. Pierre.
And now we finally get it. We had to wait so long, but to watch two of the consensus greatest fighters of all time locked in an octagon, long-reigning welterweight champ versus long-reigning middleweight champ. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Oh, he landed that kick to the outside of the lead leg there, DC.
He is chopping up that leg. They say chop down the tree. You beat your opponent by slowing him down first with those nice outside leg kicks.
Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Single collar tie now. Now a takedown attempt. It is not there, and not a ton behind it.
Big punch lands through the middle. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Oh, looked like he might have been in range, but misses with the kick.
Liver kick. He loaded up there on that high kick.
Oh!
Big head kick lands. Can't take many of those. You better check. Oh, yeah, right hand. Really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks. Nice looping punch. Way to control the posture of your opponent. Rotate him and then throw that big elbow on the guard. Big leg kick lands.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it. John, stop.
He engages in the single collar tie. He is all about that left kick to the body. By George St. Pierre. Silva gets hit by that kick to the midsection. You got to do better defensively. Takedown attempt late, and it's good. Now
he's going to attack the triangle choke here.
Oh, big combination combination of ground and pound strike. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, a lot of high-level highlights from that last round, DC. Take us through the replay.
If he fought like this, I would be comfortable entering him into a K1 level kickboxing competition. He's that good at finding and landing those kicks at will. He needs to continue to do this as the fight goes on.
All right, DC, buckle up. Here we go with our next round. High number of kicks landed in the previous round, and he'll look to keep it going here.
He'll look to keep winning the fight with his kicks. He's throwing high kick, leg kick, body kick. He's even throwing a couple spin kicks in there. This guy is so educated with fighting with his legs. That's a big strike right there.
Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off of him by blocking all these attacks.
Wow, huge head kick. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Wow, what a kick. Try to establish that jab. Oh, what a kick. There, he could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh, nice right hand. He's done. He's done. Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jabs. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes. Big knee lands to the body. Nice punch lands over the top. Right under the elbow. Body
Hard shots land. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh! Starting to do some really significant damage. Oh! Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Back to the feet.
Good stick.
Oh, a huge block there. 20 seconds left. Oh, massive kick to the body. Oh, how about those 5 minutes? All right, so a big round for him there, DC. We'll go back and look at some of the highlights. Big knockdown for him. We'll see if he can follow it.
You can see that he was flowing. Everything was working in accordance to what he wanted it to be. And at the moment that it showed itself, the moment that the opportunity arrived, he jumped on it, got that big knockdown, and now he finds himself ahead in this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Just missed with the left there. Oh, outstanding placement as he lands the knee to the body. Again, the taller fighter making noise with a knee strike there. Oh, single collar tie here.
Yeah.
Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Just misses with the jab there. Oh! Huge right hand!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight. He is getting lit up right now, John.
Oh!
Nice.
Well, not sure if he's lighter on...
Oh, he's hurt.
He's got him hurt here. Oh! Wow!
Oh, he got him back.
Oh, he might be out. Oh, and that one snapped the head back. The referee has seen it by TKO.
He mercifully stopped the fight. A great stoppage and a great performance by this young man.
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 27 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, George Rush St. Pierre.
So you just heard it there from Bruce Buffer, and still UFC middleweight champion. He had some doubters coming in. I would imagine he muted most of that noise with this effort.
A record on repeat is what happens when this guy fights.
Yeah.
Every time people say he's not going to be able to get this guy, but over and over he does it and remains the champion. Congratulations, champion.